Hello everybody, it's Hub Rules, and today what we're talking about is my WWE Thursday Night Smackdown reaction of March 3rd, 2016. Well, first off, let's see the matches happening at Roadblock, which is a new pay-per-view or something. Bray Wyatt is going to verse Brock Lesnar at Roadblock, and Dean Ambrose is going to face Triple H for the WWE Championship. There is no other matches on the card. It's going to be on Saturday. Might be able to watch it, but I don't know. So we're gonna get to SmackDown. Dean Ambrose comes out. He can barely walk. He's all taped up on his arm, his belly, his chest, his legs limping. Dean Ambrose was talking about the World Championship at on March 12th at Roadblock, and talking about that he's gonna beat Triple H. That he cannot stay down. That what happens if I beat him? Who do I face? Brock Lesnar? Do I face Roman Reigns? Do I face Triple H? Or do I fight them all? And then Kevin Owens comes out, the Intercontinental Champion. He comes out and starts talking to Kevin Owens. Starts talking to Dean Ambrose like that he beat him for this title, but he didn't necessarily beat him for him. He didn't pin him, but he pinned Tyler Breeze for it. Then Kevin Owens walking inside the ring, and then Dean Ambrose picks up the chair he's sitting in and beats him over with a steel chair. And now we're gonna have the match. Dean Ambrose says, "How about me and you face each other one-on-one tonight?" Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. Which is the main event of WWE Smackdown, which I'll talk about later. But that segment right there, I wish what they would have done is put the IC title on, because then it would have been more interesting and more like teasing you or something. And yeah, we have the Usos, Jimmy and Joseph versus the League of Nations members, Sheamus and Rusev, with King Bear and Roger out there doing the distracting Jimmy and Joseph, which they do. And Sheamus bro kicks one of the Usos. I cannot tell which one. One was wearing black, like yellow or red or something like that. I don't know on the legs. But yeah, bro kicks. Sheamus wins, and then the Dudley Boys come out with a table. Hypocrites. Brian Saxon says was Ron. MR is there and Jim Kimmel is there as commentators. So the Dudley Boys come out. And they come out of the table, but do not put them through a table, just beat it up, the Usos some more. No tables at all. That's how it goes. D1 Dudley and Ray Dudley. We have Jimmy J. Uso, and that's how it goes. They're just proving that they're going to be around for a long time and that they're not laying down for anybody, or something like that. Then we have the R-Truth and Goldust, Golden Truth, question mark. So R-Truth tries to apologize and says, "Now I see what you're going there, Golden Truth. I can see it now." But Goldust is like, "You think I'm a fool?" And then he's like, "You're gonna put food in my face. I'll put it in my face." Goldust puts his food right in his face. Goes like, "How's that? How are you happy? You happy? Bye." And he leaves. And that's how that ends. And R-Truth is like, "Man, he doesn't know what to do." Remember with Roadblock, Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt. There, Brock Lesnar will have Paul Heyman, but Bray Wyatt will have Braun Strowman, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan out there. Will they attack Paul Heyman? Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen there. Or we take them all down to Suplex City. I don't know. In F5 out. Oh, that's going to go down. Then we go back to Monday Night Raw with the Raw rebound of The Undertaker and Mr. McMahon talking about Shane McMahon and them. And Shane McMahon is going to respond on this week of Raw, and he's going to become "Here Comes the Money." He's going to respond to Mr. McMahon what he said in The Undertaker too. That's what's going to happen. So that's what's going to happen. We have also we had a Raw rebound with Roman Reigns, like Roman's gonna beat up and Dean Ambrose gonna beat up and that stuff, and you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's that happened. Triple H beat up both Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose on both weeks of Raw. The one Monday and then the other Monday. So yeah. And then we have Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz, which The Miz beat Dolph Ziggler. He rolled him up on Monday Night Raw, and then Smackdown, Dolph Ziggler beats The Miz, returns the favor, rolls him up. The Miz loses, so we have 1-1 apiece. I hate when they do this, 1-1 apiece, and then we go to who decides, or it keeps going on forever. They always do that. I win, you win. What? This is stupid. They need to think of something more dramatic. Besides win once, and the other one wins once, and then, but I do like what's happening around in the Divas division. They're doing something different besides the one-on-one thing. Like, it was Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. It was a double DQ because Ric Flair was distracting both Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks, and then Charlotte attacks them both equally at the same time, hits them with both of her arms, or double closes them from the back to their backs, and And now we think we're not going to have a number contender, but people keep chanting triple threat match, and it's going to happen because they already confirmed it like earlier on before even the segment began, before even this all began. Well, not all of it, but after like Fastlane was over. So yeah, triple threat match for the Divas title at WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, Texas. Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, which you know Ric Flair's going to be out there. So that's going to happen. We have the Wyatt family talking about, well, Bray Wyatt talks, the rest are not. Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper don't talk. Says, you've been conquering them all. Yeah, but I am no normal man, he says. And then he goes like, you will be slid, so will Brock Lesnar, will bow down, will, not bow down, will, that's your thing, will, be conquered himself instead of being the conqueror, as he's saying. And that's it. They did not wrestle. They haven't wrestled. I haven't seen him wrestle in a long time, but that's what that segment was all about. And bro, it's really mad that they don't know where he's going from. I don't blame him if he leaves the company or something, but what's going to happen with the rest of the Wyatts? Are they going to leave or something's going to happen? I don't know. So now we have Kofi Kingston versus AJ Styles. Before that, the New Day cut a promo, which is Biggie and Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. They talk about a miracle and everything, how it's unexplainable, and that Y2AJ gets the title match on Raw this week is unexplainable, whether it's a miracle or something. But remember, they beat Y2J, Chris Jericho and AJ Styles beat the final AJ Styles beat them on Raw. Chris Jericho and the final AJ Styles did. They beat them, so they deserve a title shot. So that's not really a miracle. It's just that they're better than you for right now. Let's see what's going to see if you can stick with your words or you're going to be eating them later, as what I'm saying. So we have Kofi versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. Chris Jericho not being there because he's on a promotional tour, but he says he gives his thoughts and prayers or like his blessing to AJ Styles or something that like he has like his word that he's gonna hopefully he wins this match, and AJ Styles does end up winning this match because Kofi King says the SOS because AJ Styles kicks out and distractions on the outside, but not really to AJ Styles. He does get distracted a little bit. AJ Styles, is he rolling up? I forget how he won this match. Let me just remember real quick. AJ Styles won this match somehow. I know AJ Styles won. They got out, like the New Day was, oh yeah, Biggie and Xavier Woods got kicked out of the ring, and then I think AJ Styles ended up rolling up. Kofi Kingston ended up winning the match somehow, or something like that happened. Oh no, he did the flying forearm and knocked out Kofi Kingston, I just remembered, and pinned him, and AJ Styles ended up winning the match. Sorry for that moment of silence. Sorry about that. AJ Styles ends up winning the match, and then the Biggie and Xavier Woods come back because they were not far from the ring. They didn't exit the arena. And then they look like about AJ Styles. AJ Styles gets out there in a clever way, goes through back in the ring, get out of the ring, and gets out of the normal way, and that's how it is. We're gonna see the tag team title match on Monday. The New Day. I don't know which two of the New Day versus Y2AJ. So yeah. And now we're into the main event: Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose was a pretty good match. It went back and forth through the whole thing. Dean Ambrose was nuts. He barely made a count, so did Kevin Owens. And Dean Ambrose did like 2 suicide dives, I think, or 3 or something, 2 or 3 of them. And Dean Ambrose has dirty deeds. He pins Kevin Owens, beats Kevin Owens just barely. Dean Ambrose ends up winning. Will he be number contender for the Intercontinental Championship? That's kind of a mystery to me. Even though he does need a rematch because he lost, he should get a title match, and this should confirm and give him a rematch. But we don't know what's going to happen, and it's weird. Maybe Extreme Rules, I don't know. Something like that, make another feud with them that reunites once again for a third time. So Dean Ambrose ends up winning, beating Kevin Owens, and Dean Ambrose looks at the WrestleMania 32 sign, which will be in Dallas, Texas. The WrestleMania will be, as I keep saying. So that's how that Smackdown went down. That match was pretty good to end off the show. A rivalry renewed, or something that you could say. And I want to know your thought. Well, please like this video, and I want to know you thought of WWE Thursday Night SmackDown this week, of the March 3rd, 2016 one. And this is episode 298, I think. And Please let us know, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Hope Rules out. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye.